Hello everybody out there in YouTube world, this is One-Eyed Tom. How's everybody doing today? Okay, so I'm at the farm anyway. I was gonna fix the gutter down here on the pavilion because there used to be a tree right here where this bush is at, and the tree got knocked down by a big storm and it hit the gutter, and as you can see the gutter's messed up. So we got some gutter clips down at the pole barn, but I brought everything up here, the ladder, and I brought the drill and the clips and the level, because I gotta slope the gutter from that end to that end, and I'll show you when I do it. I would have already did the video and had it posted. It would have been done already. But anyways, so I came down here to do it and got a slight bee problem, and I haven't, the nest is big, I know that, but as you can see up here, I'm gonna zoom you guys in, but they're going in and out above the aluminum. Well, they're going above the steel and into the inside over here, and I'll show you their nest because I'm gonna flip you around in a second in here real quick so you guys can see where they're going in and out. Let's go to 4. See? So right there, right? So I got to take care of them tonight before I can take care of that gutter, because once I'm making noise, they're going to get mad and sting the crap out of me. So I'm going to zoom back out and I'm going to spin on. Hello everybody, and I'm going to stick you guys in here and see how big that nest is, because it's up, see, it's up above the door. Oh, I'm getting buzzed. See? Yeah, that thing's big. Okay. I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna shut that light off. Spin this back. And I'm gonna disappear because I don't feel like getting it stung right now. So anyways, that's what I gotta deal with later tonight. Once it gets dark, they'll go in there, and I got some spray down here. I hate to do it, but those things are nasty. They'll tear you up. So, and if my mom or dad gets hit by them things, yeah, that's not good. So I'm just gonna have to take care of the problem. But anyways, I've been down here working in the pole barn. I've put a bunch of shorts out there, but nobody's seen them yet, or nobody's even looked at them. But anyways, so just down here working on the, still moving stuff around, and I gotta fix the bird feeder. Woodpeckers decided to peck 2 holes in the plastic. So I'm thinking I can take a half-gallon milk jug, cut that in 4 pieces and slide it down inside there. And I found out I can't listen to the radio when I'm recording because they block all my stuff because of the music. So I guess you can't listen to music and post on YouTube. I didn't realize that. It's saying it's a copyright. I ain't copyrighting nothing. I ain't playing nothing. It's the radio. So how is it a copyright? I don't understand. I just don't understand this crazy world. But anyways, so I'm getting ready to clean some parts. This is the inside of the parts washer. Know what the inside of one looks like? There you go. So that's all your cleaning liquid. And once you turn her on, you've got a little pump down there. It pumps the fluid out, and it comes out this right here. And you put your bolts are for this. And then if you got big parts, you set them up here. Like I can take, for instance, I can take these tappet covers in the bolts. I'll take the bolts, put them in the tray, and then I'll take the tappet cover, the same bolts with the same tappet cover, and put it in there and clean it. But for instance, the intake manifold, this, the upper, I need to double check on how I want to clean that. Last time I just used spray and sprayed it down and wiped it down really good. And that seemed to do all right, but I want to double check because I don't want to damage this plastic, because that's a plastic plenum. So anyways, that's a spider injector that goes inside of here, which when I put it back together, you'll see how it all goes back together. I might have to end up picking up a new spider injector. I gotta see. So, and just keep that one for a backup. I might just get a new one. I gotta see how much they are. But anyways, so I'm also going to try and get this thing working. So as you can tell, I've moved a lot of stuff from in here. Just stuck a lot of it. Well, not stuck it, but set it up there out of the way. Hope my dad don't get mad, but we'll see. And now I'm going to take the leaf blower and I'm going to blow this whole thing out right that away, because it rained earlier. We didn't get enough rain, but it rained. And then I'm going to get ready to climb up in here and going to clean the motor. So I got to make sure I double check I got enough cleaning supplies I need. If not, I got to try and find a ride into town. So I might have to try and get a hold of Pollock, see if he's in town. I don't even know if he's in town. Not for sure. But anyways, and now I'm going to have to go get some stuff. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'll be up here until Tuesday. So after Tuesday, then I'll be back at Pollock's until the following Wednesday. And I'm moving all my stuff out of there next weekend to my storage unit and up here. And then that following Wednesday or Thursday will be my last night at Pollock's, and then they're moving stuff in on Friday. So got a bunch of stuff I got to get done around there, but I want to get my stuff out of there, and it shouldn't take me but 2-3 days to do what I got to do. So as long as my stuff's out of there next weekend, I got a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to do everything around there, so it's ready for them to move in, which is good. I need a change. And they need to get their other house sold so they can get in to his dad's. So anyways, all right, well, I'm gonna get some stuff finished up here, and then I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna try and get that sandblaster working so I can sandblast the head, let's see. I already adjusted. Remember I did the video a few weeks ago. Maybe I could have swore I did a video, but I already adjusted the hoses. Pushed all the sand down in there. So I got to make sure the light works in here, because the light is up there in the corner. Oh, hold on. Let me collapse you guys. I had just extended out still. Sorry. But you got see that light up there in the corner. So that is right here. Voila. And let's take this and go this way around here, because where did it go? There it is. This thing is plugged in, so let's do that. Flip the switch on. Nope, it don't work. Well, ain't that just a bugger? Oh, that's why. I had to switch the wrong way. Yeah, see? Lights on. So now when you put your product in there to get sandblasted, I need to clean that glass. But it's better if you shut your all your lights off inside. Seriously, it's better to shut the lights off, because when you're looking through this when it's black in here, that light will be brighter and easier for you to see what you're doing inside here. So, anyways, and then you stick your hands in through these gloves I already cleaned out to make sure there was no spiders or nothing in there. But we're going to pull them back out just to double check, because I don't need to stick my hand in here and get bit by something. You never know. Michigan, anywhere, always check before you stick your hands in there. Never know if there's a bee's nest in there. You don't know. Or unless you're afraid of the boogeyman. So there's the Chippewa Nature Center where I'm located, anyways. In the Chippewa Nature Center, inside there, you go into this room, and they got a bunch of little, they got this box, this box built on the wall. So, well, it's built into the wall, and on the other side of the wall, they can access it. Anyways, so what it is, it's a bunch of squares with a sheet hanging over a hole in it, and you stick your hand in there and you try to figure out what's inside it. So it's pretty interesting. There. So now you put the hose, the air compressor hose, you hook it up here, and then it blows the air through that gun in there, and that's what you use to sandblast. So we're going to put this to test, because you hook a vacuum cleaner up to here, which I already brought the vacuum over. I just got to get a hold of my dad and make sure what hose to use over here. No, I don't have the light on, because there's, well, I might as well turn the light on. Yeah, right there. Because I don't think it matters which one of these I use. So we'll just unhook the hose from up there, and we'll take this hose over there. Or heck, right there. I can take that short. No. Yeah, probably that shorter one. No, maybe I want that long one. That long one might be better to reach. No, I want this shorter one. This is the one that goes to it, I believe, anyway. So let's snag the short one, because I'm going to need this when I start cleaning that head, the block. When I start cleaning that block, I'm going to need this. So this thing right here goes right like that. Now, take that there. Take your wonderful vacuum cleaner you got. This is what my dad started with when he was doing woodworking, because he would vacuum, and this thing goes like this, and when he would vacuum, he would collect the sawdust down in there through the vacuum cleaner. So that's what this is for. Because the vacuum system, which it's not hooked up in here, but you see that pipe there? It comes down the wall over to there, goes over there, there's one, goes over there, drops to there, back around, drops to here, goes through here, it goes through that wall, out into the horse stall area, and there's a vacuum cleaner right on the other side of the wall right there, a big one, which has a remote control on it. And you see that light bulb right there. So if I take this over here, where's it at? Uh-oh. Rut-row railroad. I don't know where he set it. But anyways, there's a little remote control. You push the button and it turns the vacuum cleaner on the other side of the wall, and that bulb up there lights up. So you know that the vacuum is running, because you don't want to leave the vacuum on. Sorry, I'm kind of flinging you around here. But anyways, I wanted to show you. He might have it in his pocket, to be honest with you. Knowing him, it's in his pocket, to be honest with you. And I'm not joking. It's probably in his pocket. Because he's down here all the time. Yeah. There's the ruler I was looking for. I'm curious now. But I found it. Oh, there it is. Right here. See this? Watch. You hear it? And then these right here, shut them. Or open. See? So now this one's open. You hear that? It's got some good suction on it. So flip her back and she's closed. And then just hit the button again. And it's shut off. But yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Woodworkers will think it's pretty cool, but it's strictly for wood. It's not for what I'm going to be using this vacuum cleaner for. Reason I wanted the tape measure, I was trying to figure out if this was actually 4x4 or if he cut it different. So yeah, that's 4 foot. Yeah, I think it's 4x4. Yeah, 4x4. So we're good. Anyways, yeah, see, they got it good. So I'm gonna just go up, grab a milk jug, or I got an orange juice container that's clear. So I might use the orange juice container, and I think it'll work better, and slide the orange juice container down inside here, just so she can keep using it, because this is pop riveted in there, and that's pop riveted in there, so I can't take that out to get it out, so I gotta cut 2 pieces to slide around down in there. So that's what I'm gonna be doing too, so I can get that fixed for, because of the woody woodpeckers. Anyway, that's enough of my silliness. All right, I'm gonna get back at her. So I'm gonna say later for now, and I'll get back at you here shortly when I'm working on this thing. So actually I'll do a video trying to get that going. So I just need a few minutes to get some other stuff rounded up here, because I need to put something in there to test it. And I need to get the top all cleaned off, you know, make it look somewhat presentable. Anyways, all right, this is One Eyed Tom saying bye-bye for now, and I'll get back at you here in a while. Maybe I'll do a video tonight of the bees going later. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to use some Spectracide, this stuff, because this is what they are. Right there. Them little buggers right there. Yeah. I'm going to have to watch this video now so I can go back and take a look and see how big that nest is. So, all right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Blessed evening. It's getting to be evening. And I'm going to do some cooking on the fire over there tomorrow. So, hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day, and I'll get back at you here in a little bit with a couple more videos. Hope y'all have a good day. Bye-bye for now.